Anybody who comes to leadership and starts by saying that everything that his predecessor did is bad is a lazy leader. Because you must be able to see what is good and build on it if you have come in the interest of the people. I'm going to cite a few instances of what we tried to do in Abia State, just to excite your thinking and make us think more towards strategy and our pathway. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share some of our experience in Abia State in terms of strategy. So the picture in Abia State in 2015 was very, very, very gloomy. There are two major factors that I want us to look at in determining a background so that we can move forward. External and internal factors. The internal factors included poor infrastructure, poor substructure in the education sector. In fact, school enrollment was just 150,000 pupils in public schools. We were able to achieve by 2023 600,000 pupils in public schools. How did we do it? We just used school feeding. We just used, for us, the federal government said, we're going to feed from primary 1 to 3. We said in Abia we will feed primary 1 to 6. And my understanding at that time was that, how do you have 3 pupils going to school? One is in primary 4, holding his younger brother in primary 1. And every day that is primary 1 will get 1 egg. And the one in primary 4 will not eat another. If on their way back to school there's a fight, that my small brother will fight alone because he ate his egg alone. So we decided to solicit for food. We opened food banks in 3 senatorial districts. So at the end of the day, we were able to maintain feeding of primary 1 to 6 pupils. And parents started taking their children back to school. But school does not constitute just food. So we needed to retrain the teachers. We needed to build 650 brand new classroom blocks and all of that. But the result is that we moved from 150,000 to 600,000. So this narrative teaches you that we knew we were going to 600,000 or more than that as we decided. But how do we go? What do we do to create incentive that will enable parents to bring back? And you may not understand why it's important to put children in public school. World Bank says that any family that spends more than 25% of their income, monthly income, on school fees cannot be financially viable. If what you spend from your family budget, you spend more than 25% on school fees, you will remain a struggling family. So the only opening was to make sure that we could get children back to public school. So beyond that, we didn't have roads in 2015 leading to the major markets. And you know that the economy of Abia State was dependent on Aba. And the economy of Aba was dependent on trading and SME. So we had the external factors included global recession, poor federal allocation, averaging 3.5 to 4 billion monthly, with an average weight bill of about 2 billion monthly. COVID-19 episode, then NSAS, these were issues that were beyond our control. So what was our strategy? We quickly asked ourselves, what is in our hands? And we said, we are good traders. We are shoemakers. We are good in garment. So quickly we crafted our 5 pillars, including this SME development, education, agriculture, of course, trade and commerce. When we did that, we needed to draw enablers. The enablers were those things we will do every day that will be pointing at the pillars and making life better for our people. There are so many roads, but I'm going to look at 7. There was this road we call Ehere Road, Ukegu Road, and Omola Road. These roads were the roads that will lead the Akwa Ibom trader from Akwa Ibom into Aba. Because I had a vision. How do I make sure that our area was working? So after these 3 roads, which we commissioned within the first 100 days, and to the glory of God, these roads are still standing. So we needed to now ask ourselves, the Akwa Ibom man is now in Aba and he wants to go to Ariaria. Can you find a road to Ariaria? So we quickly went into Fox Road. After Fox Road, we went into Eziku Road. Eziku Road leads to Eziku Market. Fox Road leads to Ariaria. Then we did Ngwa Road, leading to Ngwa Road Market. But we needed to interconnect these markets. Because if you look for one article in our area, one commodity, and it's not there, you should be able to swing to Eziku. If it's not there, you should be able to go to Ngwa Road. And we now did Ososo Road. So, what I have just narrated is to tell you that strategically, our thinking was focused on boosting trade and commerce. But we needed to do all of this as we march towards achieving our goal. So what does this say? What it says is for us to develop in Nigeria and indeed Africa, for us to achieve what we want to achieve, we must come up with a plan that we can uncouple. So that if a certain regime does something up to a point, then the next regime will be able to take it from there. This strategy is the only thing that can enable us to achieve what we want to achieve at the long. Public expectation framework, we need to be less emotive. We need to be more logical. We need to throw away sentiments and ask critical questions, because at times we may not like the man, but if we like his work, let us promote his work.